Good morning, guys. Um, we're going to be talking about the book of Matthew. Just free talk, okay? I did a video with regards to just reading the whole chapter one. Right, so I did a whole like chapter and chapter, and then I'm gonna do talk about it. Okay, first of all, this is really important that you know I need to get this out there because people are really not knowing how to read the Bible. And I'm so privileged to be able to know how to read the Bible. I don't fully know yet. Like I said in my past videos, I'm not sure if any people watch it or not, but I said there that the book is meant, which is the Bible, is meant for us to not understand everything. The book is meant for us to fully trust on the book. You understand when people are going to the book just to question it. That's okay too because that could be a trigger for them to bring Christ in their life and to walk with Christ after they got saved, right? Okay. So, oh gosh, I'm very menopausal and it's always hot in my neck. Let's take the. Um, I'm always like this as a kid as well, and especially now. And I'm privileged at my age as well that I'm able to do this. I hope that in the long process I'm able to improve, with my pronunciation first off, with the way I talk, the way I speak per also, and also the way I explain it to you, because it's important. If I could take a course, I will do so. But I have so much that I wanted to share first, and this is more so important than anything else. This is more important than my children, which the most important to me, and probably second will be like the children and the spouse is supposed to be the first, and then the next one will be your sisters and your nephew and nieces, right? And of course your parents. But in my case, I don't. Then comes my uncle and my aunt, right? And my aunts are the one who actually introduced me to Jesus. I'm gonna do this as a pre-talk again, like the pre, like before Matthew, because then I'm gonna do two videos then. Okay, okay. So for people to understand what the book is. I'm gonna jump because otherwise, like I said, I need to learn how to be on point. But again, it gives you the story in between also. I mean, some people, so that it doesn't look like I'm preaching. But yesterday, I had the solidity that I can preach as long as I'm preaching the right gospel. Okay, so I'm gonna actually name this the right gospel. So this is just a pre-talk. So the next one will be after this will be the right gospel, right? Because what do I mean by that? Hopefully, this video can hit people because the right gospel meaning the right gospel because okay, Matthew's book and Pauline's doctrines are contradicting. They're really not aligned, right? Because Matthew, to be in fact, I need to do some pre-talk before Matthew. They're all Jews, right? Everybody who wrote the Bible, they're all Jews. Except I think for Luke. Luke is more so half Gentile, half Jew, right? And then like Acts, Matthew is also a transitional book, but Matthew is very disturbing. Actually, people, this is why people just like me growing up is just Matthew, Matthew. We get all our information because they call it the Gospel of Matthew. Is it really the gospel? Really? Because it is really not the gospel. It is wrong. This is a gospel for other. We need to look at it in where the time frame, the context, right? The time frame was during, it was given for the Jews. Therefore, these are the teachings of Jesus that was given for the Jews, because this is before Jesus Christ's death, right? Right. Actually, Matthew it emphasizes that Jesus is the King of Jews. So at first, it shows all the genealogy of Jesus Christ, and we all know from it's already almost 5 minutes from King David, right? It shows all. Sorry, I can read it again, but please just go there because it's gonna take so long. I read it myself, the book. Um, please, please, but it's better that you read it yourself, okay? Meaning it shows there, I believe it's 14, right? It shows, and then from David, right? It shows, right? I hope that if you're reading the Bible, you do know, okay? And it shows also the birth, right? The stars and all that. It will show there, significantly. It doesn't really say how much king or wise man. It just says, a star, and then they given three gifts, because that three gifts really, signifies. I'm going, further detail later on, but free talk. I'm not doing bullet or point, right? It will be like a talk, right? Whatever comes to my mind, I will. Okay, so they're giving three, I believe. See, I don't have any notes. My mind went there, but whatever. I prayed that, I hopefully that I can give the right information. But I do know that what I'm giving you is from the KJV version. It's from my studying also, and I studied the Bible. Okay, this is my second year studying the Bible, and whatever I learn, I'm going to share. So three. Sorry, my fingers are tired. So three, meaning gold. The last one is mare, because gold is for king. Mare is for not priesthood, because, God is, king, lord, and priest all together. Okay, I might think, but I could just be, like, typo. You know how that when they say typo, but you know that, so I'm not gonna continue. But you guys know that three, right? Because, Moses is not really a priest, right? Because it's Aaron, his brother. So it does that. We all know that it's only David and Jesus Christ that has that three title, right? And everything also about Matthew. I'm gonna do the second video. It's already 7 minutes, past 7 minutes. So see you in the next video. Pre talk about Matthew.